boy was eating food while standing beside a car. Just then, a rich girl arrived in her own car. She angrily threw away the boy's food and started talking to him rudely. The rich man who was with the girl stopped her and asked the boy, "Why were you eating like this beside the car?" The boy replied, "Sir, there were valuable things inside your car and the window was open. I was standing here to eat so that no thief would come and steal your belongings." The rich man was moved and said, "If you ever need anything, you can ask me for help." But the boy refused to take any money and ran away. The man then got into the car with the rich girl and said to her, "You shouldn't have behaved like that. He was actually protecting us and you threw away his food." The girl felt a little guilty and said, "Yes, I understand now." Just then, the boy came back and asked for the money for his food. The rich girl shouted at him, "Get lost. There's no money for you." The man told her to keep quiet, and she did. He then offered the boy a lot of money, but the boy refused again and said, "My food wasn't that expensive. I only need a small amount." As the boy started to leave, the man stopped him and said, "Come, sit in the car." The boy hesitated and said, "My clothes are dirty. Your car will get dirty if I sit inside." The man smiled and said, "That's okay. Sit down." The boy sat in the car. The man asked, "What do you do for a living?" The boy replied, "I don't have a proper job. I just do any small work I can find to earn some money." The rich girl asked, "What about your parents?" The boy said softly, "My parents passed away. I live alone. That's why I have to live like this." The man felt sympathy and said, "All right, you don't have to take money for the food, but come eat with us." He then told the girl to drive them to a restaurant. After eating together, the man dropped the boy off at his home. Before leaving, the man tried once more to give the boy some money, but the boy refused and ran away. The man then handed the money to the girl and said, "Find a way to give this to him somehow. Also tell him he can work for us if he wants a job, and if he ever wants to study, we'll pay for his education." The girl smiled and said, "All right, I'll make sure it happens." He left with empty hands, but a heart full of dignity. Will life ever bring him back to the man who cared? Like, comment, and subscribe to know what happens next.